What's going on, everybody? Facebook Live. You're now listening to the Recurro Report. I'm Alex Shaw, and we have this surprise stream to do a whole bunch of things. But the main thing tonight, we have to discuss YouTube and all of its crappiness that it's been giving us. But as always, I have Mr. Joshua Eckel.
What's up, guys? Hopefully you can hear me just fine. Testing out the stream for the first time here on Recurro tonight.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll get things right. Things won't go down for you guys, and we can kind of figure things out.
Yeah, so we had a lot of things we needed to discuss. We kind of want to let some time to get some, listeners kind of getting into the show, watching what's going on. Because here's the situation. We've obviously been doing Recurro for, 4 or 5 years now. It's been good. It's been going on for a while. Alex obviously joined us about a year ago. Yeah, about a year ago now. So we've been doing YouTube for years. We've been a YouTube partner since 2012, I think, back when it was a totally different channel, actually. And over the last several years, we put out content here and there, and we've kind of used it just as a platform to monetize, libertarian thought, right? Mm-hmm. And so what's happened is we've found apparently that YouTube sent us a letter today saying that they're going to be demonetizing our account unless we reach certain thresholds when it pertains to subscribers and stuff. Yeah.
What kind of crap is that?
Yes. So
what?
Obviously, it's gonna be a fun situation. I think we're probably gonna end up losing that, and we're not gonna be monetized. But we'll have to get it back. I think we're 150 subscribers on the YouTube channel short of where we need to be, which is just kind of crazy. It's that close, and we have to kick up our video hours a lot. But this is kind of in the broader conversation that's going on with a lot of YouTubers around the world right now as it pertains to this. Like Lauren Southern's been demonetized. There's been a lot of other conservative libertarian talk.
Steven Crowder,
right?
Peter Schiff, a lot of these people are being demonetized as we speak.
Yeah, and I don't want to attribute ours to any sort of political censorship because I don't think that's the case. But it's definitely in the context of that, and it's it's something that's definitely going on.
I mean, if YouTubers that are very leftist can stay on and continue to get monetized, and we can't, that's a little ridiculous. And even other channels, like video game channels, how to do channels,
some of the silly things that get monetized is crazy. I mean, you should see some of the stuff that's targeted to kids that brings in millions of views, thousands and thousands of dollars for these content creators. That is just like smut. I mean, have you seen some of this? It's absolutely crazy. Jake Paul, for example. You guys remember that?
Hey, I like him until his recent video.
Freaking Jake Paul,
He was okay. He was okay.
So, this is just kind of something that, is going on in the world right now. But, here's the real big problem in my perspective. So YouTube used to be very different in the way that they approach monetization. They used to have a much lower threshold. And really, if you're putting out content on a regular basis and you're engaging with an audience, I think it was, 10 or 20,000 video views a month. You could get a partnership and you could monetize. And back in the day, you could make a lot of money doing that, actually. And you didn't even really, honestly, smaller people like myself could get out there and they could put content and they could monetize like that. Right. And even if it wasn't a lot, I mean, I remember I'd pull in checks every year of a couple grand in monetization revenue. Not a big amount of money, but as change for a creative project or a creative endeavor, it's kind of awesome, and it was a powerful platform for that reason. I think that's why it took off.
Well, you know what I mean? You got to think about it at that time too. They weren't that big, so any content was powerful. Anything that had that major following, they can say, "Yeah, we're going to pay you. We're going to let you do what you need to make money to stay on here." And
now before they were owned by Google,
right? And now they've gotten to a new point in the company where they're like, "All right, we're super rich. We are getting some backlash from certain videos, so obviously we have to cut them back, and they're going to do whatever they think is right or."
I think it's about profit, and I've also think it's a lot about not wanting to offend their advertisers. Because there are a lot of advertisers that have threatened YouTube to pull from YouTube because of content, and on top of that, YouTube's just kind of gotten a lot more sensitive. They've been so afraid of offending their advertisers that they'll shut down conservative, libertarian thinkers, people that may be on the fringe when it comes to political thought in the mainstream, right? And I mean, there's nothing positive that can come from that. It's basically the channel is kind of getting censored. Can we not hear Mr. Shaw on the mic right now?
Oh no.
No. I mean, let's see.
I hope we can.
I think they can hear it. Let's see.
I'm pretty sure they can.
At least that's what Dan is saying on the stream. Yeah, no, I can hear you. There we go. Okay. We're going to do like streamception. Let's go turn Alex's mic up. Hey, so obviously this is a test for everybody. As we said earlier, we're just kind of doing an update on what's going on with Recuro. We obviously have a hour-and-a-half long show planned on Saturdays that's coming up that we want to talk about. And we wanted to kind of give you guys an update on what's happening. We apparently got demonetized. I'm going to go mess with Alex's mic, and I'll be right back.
So since the boss is gone, it's just us, Facebook, and everyone around the world looking at this. And I have to tell you a story today that I found very interesting. I worked all day, so I'm pretty tired, and that's the story. And I hope you guys enjoy it so much, because I just love you all. And Dan, thank you for helping. I appreciate it. But I don't know. Is it good? We're almost there, guys. Okay. Well, hopefully now the sound is good for you, Dan. I hope you...
Might be a little bit more...
Hope it's pleasant to your ears.
A little bit more normalized. Let's go back to the main cam here.
Just a little bit more normalized. I hope so.
All right. Is that any better? Hopefully that will work. Hopefully Dan will give us some feedback. So as we said, guys, just another update on what we're doing here. We're getting demonetized. Our YouTube channel is apparently getting demonetized. It's kind of funny because we are about to really hit content creation on YouTube pretty hard.
Yeah.
Our plan is to go out and do an hour-and-a-half long show on Saturday nights, a live show that we're hoping to stream on multiple platforms.
Yep.
And get that content out there on a regular basis. So you guys know we've done a lot with Speaking Freely in the past. We've done a lot with the radio and doing live stream that way. We're basically trying to take it to the next step, and hopefully that'll change the nature of our situation there.
It's all up to you guys. All to you guys.
So I'm gonna try and get. Let's see, Dan. Let's try it again here.
Is Dan still bothering you? Thank you, Dan. I still appreciate you, nonetheless.
Okay. All right.
Good to go?
Yeah, I think so. I think we're a little bit better now.
Okay, good, perfect.
So hopefully that'll work. So again, guys, what we're talking about tonight is we've got a plan. So within the next couple of months, we're going to be going live with a new show called the Recuro Report that we're going to be doing kind of in this format. There's going to be multiple cameras rather than just the one camera. We've got a producer that's going to be here to help us with that. But tonight we're just doing it solo.
We didn't tell him that we were doing it, so he's probably going to see this and be pissed, but that's okay.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
That's okay.
It was kind of a last-minute thing. So our plan is on February 3rd at 6:30 p.m. We're going to go live with our first episode of the Recuro Report, and it's going to be in the same vein as what we did with Speaking Freely. A lot of the stuff we did regarding...
It's going to be completely different. We're gonna throw a party every Saturday night. You guys do not miss.
Well, the thing is, we're not going to be on the radio, so it's going to be a different kind of dynamic.
We're going to throw a party. This is just us relaxing. Just check it out. February 3rd.
Yeah, February 3rd, 6:30 p.m. here on the Recuro Initiative. We're going to be doing that. It's going to be an interesting format, I think. It's going to be fun. So we're going to be able to have a little bit more visual content. We're going to talk about local news, talk a little bit about cryptocurrency, talk about civil liberties being infringed, talk about all the issues we love to talk about on our radio show, and take that out and make it big. And again, if you guys haven't heard about it, Speaking Freely, 92.3 FM on every weekday. They're playing an episode tonight of Adam Kokesh. I think that ended 30 minutes ago, actually.
I thought you said it was Adam Cokehead, and I was like, that's
no, Adam Cokehead.
That's just rude.
Adam Kokesh.
That's just rude.
That's right. So, Adam Kokesh was on the show. I think was it Friday?
Yeah.
So they're doing a rerun Friday because of the snow. But yeah, no, that's gonna be fun.
It is. We're having a lot of good stuff there, and it's just awesome with you guys because I know a lot of you guys are looking for the Speaking Freely page and the Classical World page. Thank you guys for your support, though. Seriously, it's been awesome. We can't really show you off the room yet because we're still doing stuff, but. Hopefully by the time then we'll be done with because I'm in the mountains right now. I'm literally
Alex Shaw is freezing his ass off there in the mountains.
I'm dying.
So if you've got any questions, feel free to send them over on the stream. Have you been following anything in the news at all recently,
Yes,
Alex?
I have been. I've been literally thinking about this shithole country kind of crap. Like this whole thing.
So
like
I know it's
everyone is like literally taking this as like transcript. It was saved. It was on a video that he said this, and it's so hilarious.
I mean, I don't know. My whole opinion is what we've had. We've had several people come out and say he has said it. We've had a couple people come out and say they don't remember him saying it. I mean, has anyone really come out and said outright that they've totally denied that he said it? I mean, I feel like I know he did. I know that he did.
That's all that matters. He did. He came out. I didn't say those things, but whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, even if he did, I wouldn't. I'm not offended.
Trump's gonna be Trump, man.
Every country's a shithole country except my country. That's it.
Got to be careful, man.
Nothing like the USA. Okay, nothing like the USA.
USA, man, USA. I saw this other piece of news about Bannon apparently going to be interviewed by the special prosecutor. Did you hear about that?
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So interesting. I mean, hopefully we'll have a little bit of.
What did he do?
I mean, he was involved in the Trump campaign.
What is he involved with?
Yeah,
Bannon is just a character in a giant video game. He's like that kind of like. No, he's not a supervillain. No, he's a sidekick. He's totally the sidekick. That's just trying to like get big off of everything he can. There's nothing there.
I don't know if I agree with that one.
Oh.
We shall see.
We
shall.
will.
No, I mean, I think we've already seen Roy Moore obviously lost his race. Bannon, I think now the Republican Party is trying to reframe him as a sidekick because less than a year ago, the Republican Party was praising him as the
Listen,
orchestrator of Donald Trump to win.
If you really think Bannon played a significant portion other than posting pro-Trump things on Breitbart, then you're completely
I
you're
really
lunatic.
think he had a lot more to do with it.
I don't think so. I hear him play a big game, but I don't think that he's a major piece.
We can get derailed with politics.
Yeah,
I don't know. This is the kind of stuff we're going to try and get a little bit more on. We're hoping to have Justin Cornett, Sherry Voluntary on the show as well as kind of a third host when we go live with our show.
Yeah.
So just remember, everybody, February 3rd, 6:30 p.m. we'll be going live. Give our YouTube a subscribe if you can. Go over there, check it out. We'll throw the link here in the YouTube or in the chat here on Facebook, and that would be awesome because obviously the more engagements we can get on that platform, the better.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we are going to get demonetized.
Sure. And plus, you guys, if you guys don't know, there is a segment in the news show where we actually go over the Recurro article of the week. So you never know. You should definitely just go submit, go and subscribe, like our page on Facebook, be a part of the team. I'm here. You guys can write. You guys can be on here with us.
Well,
come on, guys.
Another great thing too is that I'm glad you mentioned it regarding the writers. So obviously the recurrent.org is kind of the hub for all the content that we're doing here. So you can go check out content we're putting out there, all in kind of a libertarian ilk of thinking of in that kind of philosophy. So definitely, and feel free to submit your own article. That's kind of the whole idea. Is it's a completely crowdsourced.
Hey, I love it.
Yeah, it's the way we like it. So. We're going to let you guys get back to your day. We just wanted to make a quick video, give everyone an update. February 3rd, 6:30 p.m. We'll be back with the Recurro Report. Have a great night, everybody.
If you're not there, you're square. I know you guys don't want to be square. Come on. Except Daniel. He wants to be square.